How's it, guys? Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. Wake up. Good morning. How's it going? Beautiful extended summer we're having here in London. Sorry about being a bit late. I had to make a cup of coffee. It's been a long morning already. So today I want to actually talk about for Wake Up Wednesday is don't assume that you know what the market's going to do. That would be possibly the biggest mistake you can make in placing trades on the basis that you think you know what the market's going to do. Okay, I said it before. I've said it many times that if you just eliminate mistakes from your trading, you will have profitable months. No doubt about it. If you just eliminate mistakes, and one of the biggest contributors to making mistakes in trading is trying to second guess the market, you're assuming it's going to do this, or this. Have the attitude, constantly remind yourself that no matter what strategy you're trading, constantly remind yourself that trade what you see, okay, not what you think the market's going to do. Now, I guarantee you, if you think about it, think about the last trade you placed, think about the last time you looked at the markets, think about the last time you lost a trade even. Go back and think about what were you thinking at the time when you placed that trade. And I guarantee you, a lot of the time, your inner dialogue would be, well, I think the market's going to do this, or it's going to do that, or you're putting your own beliefs. This is why we say you trade your beliefs in the market, and you need to eliminate as much of your beliefs as possible. So in your head, the dialogue in your head might well be that you're assuming the market's going to go X, Y, and Z. That is a big mistake. And it's natural. I mean, goodness gracious me, it's natural. In life, we make our decisions based on what we think is going to happen next all the time. And it may be appropriate in different areas of life. But when it comes to trading, more than anything else that I know of, you have to be point in time. You have to make a decision based on point in time, not what future expected outcome is. All right, in that moment, in that point in time, what is the market telling you? Because that is why you will have heard it over and over again. If you are a trader, you will have heard this. If you're not a trader yet, you will hear it. You are never right. The market's always right. And one of the reasons why that is a thing is because we try and be right with trading. When we eliminate that need in our trading, we eliminate the majority of the mistakes we make in trading. Okay, just shift the thinking. It's a small but significant shift in thinking from what you are looking at in a chart and assuming it's going to do X, Y, and Z. Just rather say, well, what is it telling me? Then you marry that with your strategy. Okay, if it is telling you X, Y, and Z, does the X, Y, and Z equal the rules of my strategy? Yes or no? Simple as that. But we as humans try and complicate it, and we then put a whole host of our beliefs saying, well, I think it's going to do this, or it appears to me it's going to do that, or I assume it's going to do this. Get rid of that dialogue out of your head, because what's driving that is important. Now, in order to understand what's driving that, that's where you have to go into what I call the 80, on the 80-20 rule of trading, where 80% of success in trading is on mindset, right? But that's a different topic. I want to stay practical here. I want to stay tactical, all right, for the purposes of this Wake Up Wednesday. And that is, without understanding what's driving the need for you to be right, or for you to assume you know what the market is doing, just be aware that is what's going on in your mind. Be conscious. And again, this is why I always say it's imperative with trading to be consciously competent at all times. You can't afford to be unconsciously competent in your trading, because then you're allowing your beliefs that drive your thoughts, that drive your actions, that drive your results to take precedence over what is required in trading in the market, where you need to be conscious of what it is that you're thinking or seeing on the charts. And you trade what you see on the charts, not what you think is going to happen in the charts, or what the market is, what you think the market's going to do. Okay, it's a very, very important, albeit on the surface of it, subtle difference between that and actually trading what you see. So in the trading community yesterday, I spoke a lot. I did a deep dive into understanding more about what your edge is, right? And a part of in that discussion, if you didn't see it, go to the trading community and please watch it, because I believe it was a very powerful deep dive into what makes your edge. And one of the things I spoke about is a body of work that I created a number of years ago, as part of what I call the Trilogy of Challenges. And that is marrying your inner technology with your outer technology. Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch that Facebook Live in the trading community. It's a free group to join. But and what I'm going to talk about it again here in terms of marrying your inner technology with your outer technology. Your inner technology is what is going on in your mind. What are you thinking? All right, be mindful of that. And make sure that you are receiving the information the market is telling you, rather than you trying to tell the market what it's going to do. Okay, I'm trying to cover it from many different angles here. Okay, so rather than you try to tell the market what it's going to do, or what you think the market's going to do, this massive $5 trillion a day moving machine, you rather turn it on its head, be receptive to being told what the market is doing, okay? And actually just trade what you see, not what you think it's going to do. That's your inner technology. Marry that with the outer technology, which is your strategy, okay? What are the rules of your strategy? And with the information you're receiving on from the chart, with the rules of your strategy, do they marry? If yes, you have a trade to enter. If not, walk away. See what I'm saying? It's a very subtle, but a very powerful difference. And that is what's going to keep you out of mistakes. And then you keep out of mistakes, and that is what's going to give you profitable months. Okay, listen, even one of the things that I actually spoke about recently, and I actually included it in my book as well, which will be coming out next month, The Truth About Trading. One of the things, if you have a target, let's say you have a target of 9% a month, that's your target. And in the Tribe of Traders, what we suggest is that when you get into trading, you have a target, a number that you want to achieve, which is, we have a proprietary way and process in which to take you to identify what that number is. Once you have that number, then what we do is reverse engineer it over a period of 5 years. How do you get that in trading in 5 years? Now let's assume you need 9% a month in order to achieve that target in 5 years, because we think 5 years is a pretty good time frame to build a level of financial security within trading. Remember, trading is wealth building. Don't get into trading for making money or make a living, but get into trading initially to build financial security in 5 years. So even if your target, that was just a segue, but even if your target is 9% and you're not getting 9%, why are you not getting 9%? Unpack the trades that you take each month. How many of them are mistakes? If you had not taken them, what would your returns be? Would they be 1%, or 2%? Is there a possibility that it might serve you to have a scaled target? Now, I'll talk more about this another day, okay? But just something to think about. Is it maybe an idea to have a scaled target? So if your target is 9%, but you're not achieving 9%, okay? That's very disillusioning, isn't it? Right? It is. It's like, you feel like you're banging your head against a brick wall, right? If you're month after month after month, you're not making it. But when you start identifying the mistakes, removing the mistakes from your trading, and then what you do from there, instead of having a 9% target, maybe have a 1 or 2% target. Get that for 2 or 3 months. Then set a 3% target. What that's going to do to your psyche, to your state, to your confidence is it's going to skyrocket. Because if you're able to eliminate your mistakes and just start getting small profitability each month, all you're needing to do is to tweak, all right? And once you're in that zone, once you've got the skill of trading, and that skill of trading means you're eliminating as many mistakes as possible, once you've got that, all you're needing to do is tweak. Now, the tweaking that most likely would need to be done at that point is around mindset, okay? But at least you've mastered the skill of trading, and now it's just about scaling. But we'll talk about that on another one. Another session. But the important part that I want you to take away from today is trade what you see, not what you think. And that is why you hear it in the industry that we trade our beliefs in the market, okay? We need to eliminate our, as much as possible, we need to eliminate our beliefs when we're trading. That is why it's very important to be consciously competent when you're trading. That is why it's incredibly important to, what I call, simultaneously assimilate the information the market is telling you when you're looking at the chart, okay? So something to think about, something to bear in mind, something to start acting on that I promise you will have a significant impact on your trading, is what I call marrying your inner technology with your outer technology. Inner technology being the information that you are receiving. You are allowing yourself, you are humbling yourself to the market to be open to receiving the information it's telling you. Very important point, guys. That is probably the most important thing you will ever learn about trading, what I have just said. All right. So being open, being humble enough to be open to receiving the information the chart is telling you, and then marrying that with the rules of your strategy. Marry your inner technology with your outer technology. You're off on a way. As no reason, when you do that, there's absolutely no reason why you will not have success in trading. All right, guys. Take care. Catch you tomorrow in the trading community. We'll do another deep dive. See you then. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday for Friday Freedom. Take care. Bye-bye.